These are the frontline fighters in Brazil's battle against the rapid spread of the Zika virus.
For the first time, Saudi women will be allowed to vote and run for office in historic municipal elections on Saturday.
And volunteers and officials prepared to welcome thousands of refugees. As the new arrivals stepped onto the platform, they were greeted by signs in Arabic saying welcome.
Good morning and welcome to KUNA Today. I'm Kellen.
And I'm Sammy Moore. Hey, buddy, are you okay?
Oh, sure, fine. Why do you ask?
Well, you just seemed a bit worked up. I would have thought you had been exhausted.
Exhausted? Me? Why?
You know, maybe staying up too late, taking in a bit too much of the KUNA experience.
Oh, no, not at all. I am wide awake.
How much sleep did you get last night?
Sleep? Are you kidding? There is time to sleep when I'm dead.
How many cups of coffee have you had?
7.5. Okay, 8. That's my final offer.
Whoa, slow down there, buddy. I've got just the thing to chill you out.
Is it more coffee?
Sit back, relax, and enjoy this report on yesterday's jam-packed Day 2 at KUNA 2K16.
Is it going to start? When does it start? Can you make it start, please?
KUNA 2K16, everybody looking fancy, and all the delegates are getting down to business. There were many bills that students had worked really hard on to prepare for this year's KUNA. The debate sessions were at times impassioned, but always respectful. We also got a chance to meet some of the candidates who are running to be officers for next year's KUNA, and I can tell you there are a lot of really qualified candidates.
So how does it feel to be a candidate?
It's definitely a little bit stressful, but I think the experience is extremely rewarding.
How has Secretary Generals in the past encouraged you to run for office?
A Secretary General, in my opinion, is someone who is brave, outspoken, courageous. They are there to make a difference, and that is what we're here to do.
And at the General Assembly, we got to hear about some of the student Y service highlights from this past year.
What I saw was racism on the level of Jim Crow American South. Racism in a time when equality is more important than ever.
What are some of the things on your platform?
My first platform is environmental sustainability, which I feel is my most important platform, because without a world, there's really nothing we can do. And based on the recent global action taken by the UN, especially with the Climate Change Committee that they recently had, I feel like it's the most important platform that we as the United Nations must assemble around.
But now let's mosey on back to the studio to say hi to Kellen and Sammy.
Great work, Kyle. That was really a great job, don't you think?
Absolutely. You know, that is an example of the kind of hard-hitting journalistic style that people have come to expect from this program.
I think you're right. I think that Kyle is going places, and I don't mean going home in a few hours.
We are going to be hearing from that kid, and I do not mean a postcard.
But that's just a factual part of KUNA 2K16.
Just the facts, ma'am.
But KUNA is a whole lot more than that.
The last night at KUNA is like a party in a hot air balloon with a bunch of orangutans singing One Direction while eating Peeps Easter bunnies. Oh, the purple ones. It has to be the purple ones. While playing Gaga with Lady Gaga while wearing her dress made from Canadian bacon.
And to think I saw it on Mulberry Street.
Okay, so I made up the part about singing One Direction.
It's just not the same since Zane left.
Oh, but this is rude of us.
We're stealing Kyle's thunder, aren't we?
We should both be sentenced to 40 lashes with a wet noodle.
All right, team. What do you have for us?
Well, after all the hard work of KUNA business had concluded, everyone got to chill out in their own way.
For some, that meant getting their grooves on in the middle of a crazy crowd of KUNA dancers. And for others, that meant taking their lives into their own hands while playing Gaga. And in 2016 version of KUNA's Got Talent, some of our amazing singers got up and belted out some tunes.
And after all the excitement of our last night at KUNA 2K16, the exhausted delegates headed up to their rooms for some much-needed sleep. So now,
Let's send it back.
One final time.
to Kellen and Sammy in the studio.
Well, this is the saddest moment of the whole conference.
I know it. We have traveled around the world in just 2 days.
And we came back to this exact spot.
But we are changed people.
Oh, the immeasurable growth that we have all experienced manifests itself in our interpersonal virtuosity.
Your grammaticals are too copious for me to exemplify.
I guess what we are trying to say is that we learned a lot.
And we made some great friends.
So take out your little text thingies
And exchange numbers and letters.
and special characters in such a way that you can keep up with your new best friends you made at KUNA 2K16.
Do good work, stay in touch, and keep it 150.
And we'll see you next time.
On KUNA Today.
We have to call our friends. Hello? No. Hello? I can't hear you. I have no friends. Where are my friends?
I've never had
I don't have friends.